Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to try something a little bit different and do a Photoshop tutorial. Now I learned this technique years ago and I was told that this quick version is not the best for published work or for printed work, but I've been using it for years and it's worked just fine. So you can go ahead and make that decision on how you want to retouch your work and if you feel that it's up to the quality that you're wanting. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and open your image in Photoshop, and I have already cropped and color corrected this image to my liking. So the first thing you want to do is duplicate your layer, Command J for Mac or Control J for PC. I'm going to go ahead and rename this layer Blemishes. Now what I want to do first is zoom in, and with my spot healing brush tool, I'm going to go ahead and kind of erase these little blemishes, freckles, anything else I want to kind of get rid of. Okay, so now that I've finished erasing all those little blemishes, freckles, or any other flyaways that I wanted to get rid of, I'm going to go ahead and Command J or Control J again and make a copy of my blemishes layer. And we're going to rename this, I don't know, blur, skin blur. Now we're going to go to our menu and select Filter, then go down to Blur, then Gaussian Blur, and then I want it at about 20 pixels. So once you see it's at 20, click OK. Now we're going to lower our opacity to 50%. So you want to hold down and press the Option key for Mac or Alt for PC and click on the layer mask icon. And as you can see, this kind of hid the blurry layer. Now you want to go to your paintbrush tool and you want white as your foreground color and black as your background color. What we're going to do is paint over the skin and you'll see that blurry layer coming through. Make sure that you don't paint over details like the nostrils, the eyes, eyebrows, things like that. Because we don't want those to be blurry and lose their detail. Now if you mess up and you accidentally, let's say, I don't know, paint over the mouth a little too much, you can switch your foreground color to black and paint over the part that you want to fix. And that's pretty much it. So go back to your white and keep on painting. Now if you want to see if you missed any spots, hold down your Option key or your Alt key and select directly on the layer mask thumbnail. Now I know it looks a little scary, but now at least you can see what spots you missed. So now you can keep painting and make sure you have a nice and thorough painting job. All right, so now that we finished painting the blur back into the skin, we want to get some of that skin texture back. So we're going to go back to our opacity and we're going to lower it. I like to go around 35 or less. Now, of course, the lower the number, the more texture you're going to get. So I would just say play around with it and see what you like. I'm gonna go with 30%, I kinda like that. And if I ever wanna compare to see what it looked like before, of course you can turn off your layer. See the difference. Now, if there's any other details you wanna go back and fix, like for example, maybe there was another blemish, or maybe just some of these under eye circles, you can go ahead and go back to your blemishes layer and fix those. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope that you found it useful. Please let me know in the comments down below what other kind of videos you would like to see from my channel. It can be Photoshop, makeup, hair, wardrobe, other creative shoots, you name it. Just let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. And don't forget, with a little imagination and creativity, you can make whatever you want. I'll see you next time. Bye!